Right, so today is the first part of the resurrection of this lawn. Like Jesus Christ himself, we're going to be raising this lawn back from the dead. But just bear in mind before we start that every single lawn is different. Yours might look worse, yours might look better than what I've got, but regardless, if you follow these steps, we're all going to end up with an absolutely boss lawn. So let's start off then with the current condition, because before you do anything to your lawn, you always need to assess it first to see what the problems are and then establish what steps you're going to take in order to fix said problems. So this lawn has not seen any sun, or tell a lie, it's got a little bit of sun over there. It's not seen hardly any sun for the past 5 months. From the very start of October, it's in complete shade, and with it being quite clay heavy, it holds on to a lot of moisture, and that has meant that over the winter it's had a considerable amount of dieback. The big issue is the fact that it is so thin. So what can we do in order to rectify that problem? So there are 3 main ways to actually thicken a lawn back up. The first is probably the most obvious, and that is to overseed it, to add more new grass plants. I mean, don't get me wrong, if I just lash some seed down now, eventually it is going to grow and it is going to thicken the lawn up. However, there are things we can do before overseeding becomes something that is necessary. And that is just to do the basics, to cut the lawn and to feed the lawn. When you cut the plant, you prune it and you promote more growth. And secondly, by feeding it, by adding a nitrogen feed down, that's going to encourage the plants to start to grow as well. This lawn's made up of bent grass and fescue plants, and the beauty of those is that when you feed them, when you cut them, they start to send off runners that produce new parent plants. So although this space looks really thin at the moment, underneath the ground there's going to be like a network of runners moving about and sending off some new plants all over the place. But what I'm not going to do today is I'm not going to cut it, because the soil is really soft at the moment. I'm not sure how well you can hear that. What I'm going to do instead is just give this lawn a feed today and see how well it bounces back just from that first feed. So the feed we're using today is this stuff. It is true grass. I just dump it out into these big massive tubs, so I've got enough already to last the year. Really, any nitrogen based feed is going to be fine at this time of year. You don't have to go with this, you can go with pretty much anything, and we're after around about 50 grams per square metre, and I want to go on with that higher application rate because I really want to start to force the growth now that we're starting to get those fairly decent temperatures. And I'd always recommend going with a granular feed as well as your first one of the year, because it's going to last a little bit longer. And in terms of settings, I've got the actual hole size at size 5, and then in terms of the speed, because it's only a small lawn, I've just got it set at 3. So there we go, that's all we're doing to this lawn for now. What I'm going to do is give it about a week or 2 for that feed to activate, and hopefully in the next week or so we can get out and give it its first cut, and again that'll further start to promote that thickening process to get this lawn looking absolutely incredible. Like we said at the start, almost golf green standard. So if you've enjoyed the video or found it useful, consider giving it a like. If you want to follow along with this process and kind of do the same things at the same time, so yeah, subscribe if you haven't. And finally, thanks for watching.